guys, how are we doing? Hope we're all well. So today's episode we are going to be looking at, this is a topic that has been creeping into my mind over the last couple of weeks, and it's, well, more than that, but it really, talking about hidden in plain sight. And they literally, I presume it's under the law of one, universal law of the universe, that they have to tell us their plans. They can't lie to us. And, you know, when you get to a certain level of knowledge, where I'm at, and you really see through everything, it's ridiculous. It's almost comedical. It's funny. So we're going to go through a few things. But the first thing, this page, the first one I'm starting on, I actually don't know what the shell means, so it's not a great start from moi. But we will go on. Atlas. He was the son of Poseidon, I think. Poseidon, or not Kronos, maybe Zeus or Poseidon, I think. Anyway, that's not really got anything to do with it. But so they've got symbolism will be the downfall, okay, and it will, because it's hidden in plain sight. Really, wake up. So we're gonna skip through these, because this one actually, I just wanted to show you more. I actually can't zoom in on it, because bear in mind, it's my first YouTube channel I've started, so I'm getting used to software, different types of software for videos, photos, blah blah blah, and time is of the essence, because I do not have a lot of time right now, and it's I'm having a week off next week though, so I will get some more episodes out. Anyway, so if you go back to Freemasonry, there's a lot of this in plain sight, really. You really just got to look. Paganism goes back to before the Roman Empire. Catholicism, anyway. God. So let's go and have a little look, see. These are all old symbolics, all-seeing eye. This is actually the pyramid with the all-seeing eye. I read the other day is actually known throughout the universe, and it's a subject that you don't really mess around with. That's the universal opinion, I think. So, yeah, strange. They do say truth is stranger than fiction, and it really, really is. So, some more here. There's not very many good ones here, actually. We'll move on. That's not a terribly good one. Right, here we go. So, we got the pyramid. We got the inverted pyramid. We got the six-sided hexagonal star, Star of David. Can also be pentagram as well. That goes into Wicca, black magic. Also other things. What's the other one? There's one more. But, I mean, Solomon, the king, is it the King of Solomon? Anyway, this guy, I've actually got to do more research, because this goes way deep. Is it the lost city of Solomon? I'm actually, anyway. But he has a lot to do with the direction or the information that we had from, this is thousands of years ago. So we got the normal pyramid, we got the inverted pyramid. Now when you go back to Freemasonry, as above the normal pyramid, as below. This is one of their symbolic sayings, and it refers to a few things. This also means fire. Essentially the male pyramid, if you will, it represents fire. The inverted pyramid represents water, and it represents the female, and I think it represents the chalice of the female. It's a bit weird, but anyway, bet you didn't know and I knew that. So, I mean, really, again, I just advise everybody to keep researching. And one of the things I did a long time ago, before I really started ascending or learning or expanding the consciousness, is you just click on things on Twitter or links, posts, but you don't really dive into them. Like, get off that, go on DuckDuckGo and start searching it. Look up images, look up threads, go way down in the results, because that's when you really, really start to get into the meat of the conversation. So, actually, I'm going to admit something. I didn't even see that said the Chalice. I was literally looking at the logos. I've worked 70 hours this week. I've just about had enough of not being able to go travelling. So that's really funny. But I really did not actually see the text there. I saw in the middle one. But yeah, I actually knew the information on those two anyway. But there you go. So this one actually, this was about a month ago. I was driving through Windsor and I see an ambulance ahead of me because they're driving around with all the sirens on because they've been mandated by the United Nations to do that, essentially. So this logo, Polaris Medical, it's like an offshoot of the NHS ambulance service. And I saw this on the back of the ambulance. I took a photo, but it wasn't very good. So I came home, searched for it, and so we see here these two wings. There's a sphere here. Now this is way off. This is quite out there, but that sphere, two wings, represents Nibiru. The planet that may be going around the solar system that we don't know about. We do know about it, but NASA do not tell us. So anyway, this sword, two snakes, essentially my very good friend Karina, she pointed out today that it actually represents Kundalini, but it also represents, I was asking how far back serpents go, because serpents go back way, way back. I think from the time of creation. So big thanks to Karina for giving me quite a lot of information. But it also represents a fake Kundalini. So I'm not going to delve into it because we've got a lot to go through in a short amount of time. I'm going to do some shorter episodes so people can watch them a bit more easily. And there we go. So, CERN. CERN, outside CERN's offices in Switzerland, the statue of Shiva, the goddess of destruction and creation, I think, but mainly destruction. So, I'm not even going to say it. We all know what that sounds like. And this sound of 6, okay? S. What noise does a reptile, a serpent, make? S. Now, this is quite a rabbit hole. I'm not going to go in there, but so what I'm getting at is I looked into ancient Latin and grammatical deception many months ago, and it really is fascinating because so English is the most commonly spoken language in the world, except for Mandarin, I think, in China, but they seem to have their own new world order world over there. And we're not allowed in because of the firewall. So anyway, but think about how many S's are in the language English. And this is all like it's not like a worship, but it's a like homage to this reptile, I believe, through my research. This is what's led to me believe. But anyway, but the logo of CERN, 3 6s. No surprise. And yeah, anyway. NASA lie, lots, always have. So their logo, take away the serpent, and their logo is actually cut off here. So it's two red. Again, it's a reflection of the tongue of the serpent. This one, Lucifer, this is quite an interesting one. Bringing the light of truth of all who seek it. Now, we got the Eye of Horus. This one I don't actually know. This one here I have seen before. And you got the pyramid. We got the pyramid with two extended lines. This links into Freemasonry. Also this down here. I can't actually place it, what that is, but I have seen that before. There's a V. There's about 6 or 7 objects within that one object with those lines. But anyway, so I mean, Lucifer, notice a cross. Lucifer, funny one. Lucifer actually means light bearer, bearer of the light. There we go, bringing the light. And it's really deception in a way. I've still got to work some of it out, but you got the Satanists, then you got House of Lucifer. And they're two different factions, but again, I'm not going to go there because we've got a lot to get through, so let's keep going. Celebrities, we all know what that means. Johnny Depp, don't know who that is. Jackie Chan, is that Leonardo? Yeah. What's his name again? Not Lou, what's his name? Bloody hell. Anyway, so let's go. Right, I've learned something about the Don, and I'm not really going to go into it, but my opinion on him has changed. I still like him, but I'm going to say one thing, 2 words, false prophet. I'm going to leave it there. This is good. I love this esoteric art. They really, really tell stories. Pythagoras, obviously that's ancient Greek, but also we taught this in school. Now, let's go. Pythagoras is a way of doing maths, a method. Now, I've heard there's 142 methods of doing maths, whether it be quantum maths, and then we go to Tesla, we go to all sorts of stuff. So, learn about numerology, fascinating subject. Handshake, Freemasons, enlightened ones climb the ladder. We're playing a game on Earth. We are in avatars. Our consciousness is real. Trust your gut feeling. Trust your intuition. Don't buy into the low frequency vibes, and you'll be able to climb this ladder. I'm halfway there, I think. Anyway, firmament, subject, another rabbit hole. I'm not going to get into that right now. Again, all-seeing eye. Pyramid, Royal Mail. It's an interesting one. I think that's owned by, well, the royals, but Prince Edward, I think it is. There's someone nefarious in charge of the Royal Mail, but obviously, who are we to question things? This is the logo well, it's an overview shot of the United Nations, not forum, but boardroom, whatever it is. And what is it? It's an eye. There you go. Flower. I don't know what these mean, but there you go. This is inside the Vatican. What does it look like? 1 eye, 2 eyes, brow, nose, fang, hell. The bite, the poison. Let's go. A can of Monster. What do you notice? I used to love this stuff. It used to be my pre-festival drink. Whiskey and Monster. Future Festival, Australia. But these scratch marks, yeah, they look cool, don't they? They look cool, like a big monster did it. So they're actually ones in Hebrew, and translate this symbol into English, and it's 666. And what do we see in the O? It's like, well, it used to be worse, now they've actually changed it a bit, but it's an upside down satanic cross. So yeah, anyway, they have actually changed it. It used to be a bit more oval than that. And what's in it? They say if you can't pronounce something, it's not good for you. But right, let's have a go. Glucuronal actone. Anyway, don't know what that is. What's that? But yeah, this really isn't good for you. High caffeine content. Anyway, so I just wanted to point that out. If you've got any youngsters drinking this stuff, I would stop, because it's really not good for you. And I bought this a while ago just to show you the video. I'm not going to drink it. So yeah, there you go. Symbolism again. Should we just keep going? Right, so this is the logo of the Roman Empire. Can't remember what SPQR means. It's good. I like the saying as well. Watch Gladiator. I'm sure it's in there. Anyway, and if you look at the United Nations logo, this isn't it. Don't know what that is. Maybe it's a type of United Nations logo. I've never seen this before, but essentially the United Nations logo. His feet. There's drawings in his feet there. But the United Nations logo is essentially a modern version of the Roman Empire one. Skip that. Too much info. I'll go through it. See, and there's a good one. So, Gmail, Royal Mail, maybe. Royal Rich Apron, pyramid on the logo. Facebook, Masonic Tubal Cane. Strange. Stop using Google Chrome, guys. Looks like the sun. 666. Freemasonry, compass, and the, what's it called? The angle of the dangle measurer. App Store, Freemasonry. Google Play, Seal of Satan. There we go. Flip that around 90 degrees, and that was on one of the previous photos I showed you. Google GPS, what does it look like? It's an eye, same thing. This Hebrew. Serpentine letters. There we go, look. What was I just talking about? Serpentine letters. Grammatical Deception. This is exactly what I just mentioned. I haven't read this before. I downloaded it, but I haven't read it. Exactly. Also, I've got a can of Monster here. I'll take a video and I'll add it into the video, the episode. But again, flip it on its side. What's that? It's actually those numbers. But I'm sure I'm onto something. I don't know for definite, but like my intuition with what I've learned tells me that just everything again, thanks Karina, but everything is back to front. Up is down, down is up. Back is front, front is back. Literally, think mirror, black mirror. And the world we live in is really, yeah, is a game. And we're like watching a movie. You know, we're trying to escape this planet. Our souls learn about spirituality, really opens your mind. More symbols. This bag as well. I know some ancient pictures of Mesopotamia and Egyptians civilization, and I think the Sumerians. Now there's some almost like, what's his name? No, Abraxas. Anubis. He's carrying one of these. So are several ET beings and some pharaohs. And this, it's not the Olm. Anyway, I can't remember what it is, but this pouch means something. Usually it's got a handle on top. But anyway, let's keep going. Again, we looked at that. Right, here's a good one. So, this is the English Freemasonry logo. I can't actually zoom in because I'm on VLC. But, Audi Vicitaci. Hear, see, be silent. Grand Master Prince Edward. I just mentioned him with the Royal Mail. So, look at this, yeah? What do we see? I'll give you a few seconds. What's the most prominent thing you see? So, if you don't know about the Ark of the Covenant, the Ark is right here. And the two cherubs, two angels are guarding it, like the original Covenant is made. I know Adolf was looking for it. I'm not sure if he found it or not, but it's said to contain whoever has this in his possession. When he's fighting a battle, he'll always win. It gives you, I can't remember the name, certain energy, let's say. But yeah, but again, you know, unless you know about it, you're not going to see that. Vodafone, I only spotted it today. 666. Yeah. Sword, two snakes, pineal gland, looks like it's piercing it. Like an attack on her spirit, soul. I always see this number 33, but I need to know more about this. Quite interesting now. Symbolizes the energy rising up your 33 vertebrae, going up to the brain where Christ consciousness dwells. Again, this is ancient. Now, again, they're showing us. What's that? Child. Baal. Sacrifice. Sick. Oh, God, how'd that get in there? Who's that? Oh, that's Big Mike. It's Big Mike and Barry. I don't know how that got in there. God, imagine that. Oh, and that's it. So, and let's go to... This is a movie. Right, we're nearly finished now, but this movie called Upgrade. Now, I watched this. This is a great movie. Sci-fi. And what I've learned about Matrix, some Marvel movies, a lot of fictional movies, science fiction, are actually documentaries. So let's have a quick look at this. This reminds me of Elon Musk, this movie. It really does. And I'm going to play a minute of it, and then we're going to go to the outro. And also, thanks guys again for tuning in. Please share my channel. We're almost about to hit 1,000 subscribers in about 6 weeks. So I'm not doing too bad. Just work is really full gas at the moment. But when I get to 1,000, please share my channel. Because when I get to 1,000, I can do some live shows. And you guys can chat with me and comment, and we can talk. And yeah, have a good debate. So here we go.
As a quadriplegic, it must be frustrating for you, someone who likes to get things done with their hands.
Here's the thing. 4 guys murdered my wife. If I could find these men, I'd do it.
What if I told you I could offer you something that would enable you to walk again? I call it STEM. A computer chip that has the potential to change everything. It's a new, better brain.
I am STEM, the system operating your body for you.
Can anybody else hear you?
No, only you. May I point something out? In the drone surveillance footage, Zerk Bradner, Marine Corps, address 414 Citrus New Ground. You'll need a plan.
I got this.
This doesn't seem like a well thought out plan.
I need your permission to operate independently.
Permission granted!
Thank you.
Okay guys, so I'm not going to play too much because I don't want to get, I want this episode to actually upload, so there you go. And thanks again guys. This is part 1 of Hidden in Plain Sight. There are going to be quite a few more episodes on this subject, but yeah, thanks for tuning in guys, and be positive, keep your spirit happy, and live life, and remember, it's just a game.
He was perpetuating the word.